Why you always in my business? Always sitting around in my business like move. Bitches always telling my business. Get a job and stay out of my business. Not cool. I'm strictly by my business. I ain't friendly, baby. I don't need your money. Got plenty, so move, bitch. I'm getting sick and tired of you, bitch. Nails done, but I got loose screws. Bitches making me the topic of discussion. Hey babes, it's your girl Lemonica with Triple B's, Books, Bottles, and Baddies. It's 2025, so y'all already know what that means. New year, new me. Everything we did in 2024, we leaving that shit there because, yeah, we in the new year and, yeah, we vibrating real hot this year. So, yeah, Triple B's, Books, Bottles, and Baddies. The book that I'm going to introduce to y'all today, because we not talking about no books, y'all. We got a real heated discussion going on tonight. So, the book that I'm going to introduce to y'all tonight is The Secret Baby Daddy Part 3. If y'all haven't already, Parts 1 and 2 been out. Part 3 just dropped like 2 days ago. It's a completed series. So, yes, my book girlies, let's tap into it. As far as the bottles, we have the done, and a little Patron for me, the boss. And for my girls, this real cutesy and demure that's going to be in the building, we got the mimosas for y'all. I'm going to have me one of them too because I like them. But yes, and as far as the baddie, y'all already know it's always bad shit when I'm up here. But the baddie that we having, y'all, this is somebody that, y'all, I don't know her. I have her on social media. We got a few things in common I seen. And y'all, I be on her page just being so nosy and she just so cute. So we finna have my girl Zamyah on set today, and when I say this is not your typical girl, y'all are going to be tuned in, okay? Because baby, I'm ready to find out. I'm ready to find out everything. I want to know. So yeah, y'all already know. Subscribe. Let's get into it. So, hey Zamyah.
Hey girl.
Girl, I'm so glad you came.
I'm glad to be here.
It's the fact that we've been vibing way before this shit
started.
Yes,
I'm glad to be here. Like, I appreciate this. I keep saying I want to make an appearance on a podcast. I've been trying to get, like, I just think my personality is supposed to be, like, broadcasted.
First of all, your personality, I really don't even want the cameras on right now because, bitch, you my friend. I don't even want nobody else to be your friend.
Right. It feel like we just need to
we just know each other. Right. Right. We need time to ourselves. We need personal time.
Yes.
So, Zamyah.
Yes.
Okay, let me pull my questions up because I feel
Girl,
like
get your questions ready.
We talked about so much.
We did. We covered a lot of bases.
Okay, so number one.
Yes.
Because I was asking. Shout out to Di Benton for my face.
Yeah, she did a good job.
My girl did good. My girl did good.
She did real good.
Okay, so she was trying to tell me that, you know, the letters to the, you know, pride, whatever. I'm not really, you know. So is it LGBTQ?
Yes.
Okay,
and then
what that stand for?
Alphabets. So the L is like for lesbian, the B is
Okay.
for bisexual, T is for trans, Q is for queer.
Okay.
So
what
it
is a
means
queer?
a queer would be like just somebody that identifies like I'm trying to give an example of somebody who you might see as a queer, like Saucy Santana would be considered like a butch queen, like a really
because he's kind of like a boy.
Boy is girly, so that's why it's like queer. It's like a feminine. Most people that identify as queer are like white people. So like queer is like those little white boys that look still like a boy, but very dainty.
But you can't really tell. They probably work at the smoke shop. Or
something. Those are what you call queer. Like look like Harry Potter. Like those are what you would call like a queer person.
Okay, so first of all, I just want you to introduce yourself because I kind of already introduced you before you came, and girl, you was just so cute.
Thank you. So, for those who do not know, my name is Zamyah. I am recently, released from prison. Everybody know I did 8 years and some change in prison. As of now, I'm a peer support specialist. I'm a certified peer support specialist. I teach a class with the Purple Organization. I'm a certified tester and trainer. I am a facilitator. And I host, speaking engagement events for, transgender women. I'm very active in the trans community, and I try to advocate for trans people. But not just trans people, I like to advocate for women as well, because I feel like being a trans woman, I'm trying to walk in the same light as a woman, so I have to be able to identify with a real woman.
Right.
So your hardships are my hardships. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because if I'm trying to walk in your light, if I'm trying to walk in your shoes and identify with you, I need to be able to personally identify with you. It's more than just like putting hair and makeup and stuff on.
And I'm so glad you said that because
right.
I feel like I see a lot of what do I call them, baby?
Whatever you want to call
A
them.
lot of gay boys that like try to. I don't know if they like be in
Beef with women.
Like
I hate that.
I don't
Put this down, girl. 'Cause listen.
Please talk to me.
That is something I really hate too, and that's why my event that I'm having, that's the whole concept of the event. And I feel like
let them know about your event.
So my event is January 18th. I am hosting a women's kind of empowerment group, and I'm having a sit-down conversation for transgender women. And I know y'all don't like me calling cisgender women, but cisgender natural-born women. And what my plans for the event is to sit down and have a conversation, like how me and you are having a conversation.
Okay.
But I want to have multiple transgender women, and just kind of identify what is the discomfort with each other, what is the animosity, what is the beef, and how can we eliminate those type of stigma, those type of, conversations, and try to create like a positive alliance, like a sisterhood. Okay. So that is basically my concept of the whole. That's my goal for the overall event. I know me, I'm just one person. I can't save the whole world, but all it takes is you be able to change one person's mind.
That's right.
And you know what I'm saying?
That's
that's the whole
And like
breakdown.
I said before we was on set, like we need people like that because we're in 2025 and
Correct.
it's here.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying?
Correct.
So let me try to go by questions that I have.
And I'll be Baddies no good. Girl,
I'm already knowing.
These boys. I'm already knowing. The boys. And I feel like us as women.
As a woman, that's the scary part.
Tell me.
Like, if I just feel like I respect so much.
Don't be scared to talk. Tell me.
Listen, you better ask the people in here.
Yes.
One is my stepchild and one is my motherfucking childhood friend.
She's gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
Very good hostess. She made some good mimosas.
She is.
Oh, yes, I was just looking for
Cheers.
Cheers.
Rich out
I love her.
Right.
Can I move in?
Hell yeah.
I love it here. Yes.
You already said you down the road.
Yes. I love it here.
Real demure.
Get with her. She make good mimosas. Girl, she's a bartender.
She need to work at motherfucking Peach Valley and shit.
For real? Yeah, she needs to. Come to America or something. That'd be real cute.
Exactly. So look at that. I don't even remember what we were saying. So I think I was saying something about like what we was talking about.
Just like the bickering between transgender women and natural born women.
Oh yeah. See, I don't know. Like I never really had like a gay homeboy growing up. And
so you don't have a personal experience.
I would have loved to have one because I'm
dramatic as fuck. But why?
Because I feel like I act like one. Oh, what's up?
I feel like, and see, that's cute. I feel like, and this is nothing that I'm going to speak about in my event. A lot of women want trannies as friends and gay boys as friends. But if you want to have a healthy relationship, you have to actually desire a relationship with them, because a lot of gay boys and trans, like me at times, I feel like a lot of my friends wear me as an accessory. I feel like a lot of people want a gay trainee best friend because of the aesthetic. Everybody see Tay and Ari. Everybody see Saucy and Carisha.
Yeah. Don't everybody do it because
so
of that.
Don't love me around when like put me on like a watch.
Yeah.
Yes, don't, because I'll be cute. I'll have myself together. And us as trainees, if you are a bad bitch, you're going to get a gay best friend. You're going to get a tranny friend, because
so tell me this.
I don't see how you never have, because you're so pretty. I was just
going to say, so my bad.
You are real pretty. You see. Look at the hips. Look at the ass.
Oh wait, hold on now.
Yeah. Hold on, BBL. It's tea. It's tea.
I like you.
It's
I really like you.
But that's a lot, and that's what starts a lot of unhealthy relationships and situations. So that is one of the things that I want to talk about too. Like, what was a positive experience you had or a negative experience, and so we can kind of break down what probably could have transpired for you to have a negative experience. Most girls have negative experience with trainees as friends because they are messy. But it's because you allow mess into your friendship. My best friend, Shanquella, for example.
But you know what though? Whether it's a tranny or a regular woman, listen,
it's always mess.
It's always mess. Some mess.
But it's because they don't have that close-knit relationship. You didn't solidify boundaries in this relationship.
Right.
Because for you as a woman to come and ask me privately who I lay with every night, and you want me to expose them to you, and then you're exposing them to your friends, that is mess. And you're not going to have a healthy relationship.
I feel like when a woman is friends with a tranny, first of all, I wouldn't ask my regular homegirl no shit like that, because, baby, I'm 31 years old. I don't give a fuck who you fucking with.
See, girl, I be having to ask, because, these hoes be going around, they be going around, so I need to know, like, how you been with you?
Do I need to start asking?
I would. I feel like in this day and age, in 2025, we are getting older, and these people are gravitating more. You got to understand, like, what part of town are you from?
Pine Hills.
You're from Pine Hills and you live way out here. So guess what? You just migrated to a whole new area. So of course you need to know and you have to be informed about what's going on in this area because you're from over there. Because you're over here with a new populated group of people. So of course you need to know who you're going to be dealing with. So I would ask those type of questions. Me personally, I wouldn't dig deep into it, like as far as like, oh, I'm finna investigate. I'm finna.
I just
no, if
like,
you got eerie feelings, just don't do it.
I just feel like number one, I'm not gonna even deal with. I can't even say that these days. Cause
you can't. You never too sure.
You can't.
Cause it shocked me sometimes. I still get shocked to this day, girl. It's something that make my mouth drop, and it's something that be like, oh, child, been noodle. You know, like.
Oh my God.
Still to this day, girl. Yes,
Lord
at my big grown
mercy.
age. And you gotta think I was in prison. You gotta think I was in prison. I always tell people to try to do this math to try to come up with a number. I was in prison. I went to prison when I was 19. I just turned 20. I've been to 13 prisons.
I seen
so
that.
I've been
seen
to 13 prisons
live.
in the course of 8 years and some change. I probably encountered thousands and thousands of men. You know what I'm saying? White men, Chico men, Latino men, all type of men, even including officers and staff members. I was in a world where these boys was from everywhere. Right. And of course, a lot of them had an attraction to me. A lot of them tried to talk to me. They wanted dealings with me. So that kind of opened up my horizon because the ideal image of a DL dude is not the same in prison. Gay in prison and gay out here is totally different. So you identify differently.
Is gay in prison for the men like you just a girl off rip?
It's two types of gays in prison.
Okay.
You either the girl or you the boy. Ain't no in between.
And see, that's how it is in women's prison.
It
like
ain't
the
no
studs,
in between.
They're boys, and it's so crazy because I'm out here.
Oh, this liquor.
And that's right, girl. Get you fucked up. So now that I'm out here, it's like I follow people on social media that I was in prison with studs, and it's like it's so hard to call you he now, but that's all I knew you had in there.
Because
you know?
in prison, you know, like stuff just try me in prison. Like it's be time I sit down eating, like people come be like, ma'am, Miss Girl, the inmates. I'm like, oh, they so respectful. They really, they really be
like,
into
how
that.
did you keep yourself up in there?
The boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean, like hygiene wise, or like just the whole overall my appearance?
Okay, because we was able to buy like eyeliner and shit like that.
See, I wasn't a girl that did the whole makeup thing and stuff like that because I was young. And most you see makeup for like older girls. I really the only thing I did like to enhance my look was eyebrows. I kept my eyebrows arched, but I had waves and stuff like that. You know, every blue moon the boys would come with lip gloss or lip.
I seen pictures of you when you was.
Yes, I used to keep like little waves or shortcut and stuff like that. I was much smaller.
I don't like no gay girl that cannot be a girl if she wanted to, like she ugly, and I don't like no gay boy that can't be a boy if he wanted to.
Correct.
Baby, you bad either way.
Right. You bad either way. As a boy, I'm like, I know. I be saying the same thing. Like I was cute, but it's like
for sure.
I like Zamyah too.
Okay, so what's the name before Zamyah?
My real name?
Yeah.
My birth name?
Yeah.
Dennis.
Okay.
Yes, Dennis.
Okay.
But I just recently just changed my name. Like I just, of course, illegally changed my name.
Okay, so it's
so I'm waiting to get my the hearing date back. I submitted all my paperwork. I did my fingerprints and everything like that. So I'm just waiting for my hearing date where they'll basically tell me where I can officially go change it on my ID. Okay,
so question: have you ever had sex with a girl before?
Never. I lost my virginity when I was like 20 years old. I was a real late bloomer. And I was already in prison. Well, I lost my virginity. I lost my virginity in the county jail, girl.
Nah, bitch.
Girl, I know, so ghetto. I lost my virginity in the county jail, girl.
I've been to jail before. I've been to prison before. So I get it.
Yes, I lost my virginity in the county jail, girl.
I get it.
So I had girlfriends, but of course I never like did nothing with them. I was intimidated by sex.
So wait, you said you had girlfriends?
I had a lot of girlfriends.
What do you mean by girlfriends?
I had girlfriends. I had 2-3 girlfriends at one time. I was cute as a boy.
Okay, so you have had a girlfriend before.
I've had a girlfriend.
Yes,
I've been with girls.
So you didn't never want no.
No, I used to have boyfriends too. I never wanted to engage with them sexually. I was intimidated by sex.
Like girls and
boys. Sex, period.
So your first time having sex was with a boy?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So do you have any like thought in your mind how?
No.
You don't have no desire.
No, I have no desire. Like,
mine's good.
I probably is, girl. I don't know. I don't want to
fire.
But it's crazy because you have some girls who be wanting you to experiment with them still. Like, even
that ain't right.
I think it's like weird fetishes, and that's why.
First of all, bitch, what you is?
Yeah, that's why I'm so intimidated by sex.
What type of mental issue you got?
Yeah, even like when I was younger and stuff, people thought sex was so important.
See you, even though I saw those pictures of you as a boy. I can't see you as a boy.
I can't.
Like, first of all, I feel like I'm harder than you right now.
You is.
I feel like if we go somewhere and somebody try to That's so me. That's so me. So, okay, let's get back to it. Because these are questions that, like, I talked about in my group chat with my cousins and stuff. And this is stuff other people want to know, too. So, as a tranny, are you a top or a bottom?
Full bottom. I don't top at all.
So you like it?
Yeah, I don't use Lily at all. I don't do nothing.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm full bottom. And plus, I'm on hormones. So, because I'm on HRT, hormones prevent you from even getting an erection. You can't have any type of erection. You can't even.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
It don't matter. You can't even feel it at times, girl.
Right.
Literally, you got to check sometimes and shit's still there.
So, and I love how you is because you're not one of those gay boys or trannies that. I was watching your story last night and you were saying something like, I stay by myself and like, pretty much you not going. I love that because
I'm not.
A lot of gay boys feel like they have to be going for these niggas to want them and you don't.
And I feel like that too. And that's one of the things that I hate about like being identified as trans. Right, I identify as trans because I feel like trans girls make it so easy for these boys and that's why they so sought after it and they sneak with them. Because I was having a conversation about that on TikTok about like, you know, dealing with DL boys and stuff. I'm like, y'all make it so easy for these boys to literally just write y'all what's up and come get y'all ate up. Like, that's weird.
If I was a tranny, bro, I will be I just was telling my stepdaughter this. If I was a tranny, bro, I would be fucking rich. I would be extorting these niggas.
See, I'm too good-hearted. Like,
and that's good that you like that. Cause you so sweet.
I'm so
I'll be
sweet.
ready to kill them for real.
Like, even when boys try to tell me that got money and stuff like that, dudes that I know, like, popular in the city and stuff like I turn them down. Like if they got baby mamas and stuff I turn them down because it's like I'm a girl's girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a girl's girl, so I ain't gonna never like, oh, let's sneak around.
Okay, so let me ask this question before the next question come up since we own it. So if a girl wanted to fight you or something like that,
I'm not gonna fight her. I'll mess her ass.
I love you.
I've never fought a girl. I don't see myself physically fighting a girl. It's like
you know you're like at the end of the day.
Like, I feel like it's nothing in this world that you could possibly like kind of do to kind of make me
you
like
really
to the point that I want to fight with you.
Niggas.
Yeah, like what would I want to fight you about? If it came out to like a dude, you can have him almost.
Yeah.
Now if you because I done had girls physically try to fight me and stuff like that, I'd be like, girl, please don't do this to yourself. Like I know what come behind this as far as like this shit can go both ways because you can harm me just like I harm you. But me just physically, you know, put my hands on a girl and just like dog her out, I'm not gonna do that because at the end of the day, it's like I know at the end of the day, I'm a male. You know what I'm saying? I identify as trans. My identity is a woman, but I know my strength. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna just go out here and fight a girl. I would rather just like get over it, girl. You got
that.
That
just gave you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight no girl. I'm not gonna fight no girl. Now, if me and you go out and they jump you, I'll put them all off you.
That's right.
I ain't gonna be out here hard. Oh, what's up? Let's get it. I'm not doing that.
Listen though, baby. They ain't gonna never jump me. I'm gonna clap their ass up. I swear to God.
You got that blicky.
Baby, listen.
You got that blicky.
You can just go ahead and put me back in 10 upper E58581, baby.
Okay.
Just go and do it, cause I ain't even finna play like that. I'm too old for that. Baby, I'm in the gym and all type of shit trying to keep up with these young girls.
Yeah, I'm not doing that fight cause I ain't gonna let you forget me that bad. It's not nothing in this world that you can really make me that mad about because I'm not gonna even invest myself into any type of confrontation with you.
I got helmet. But you know what though? Us people that have been to prison and stuff.
Humble.
So humble.
Because I fought a million times in prison. I got stabbed 3 times in prison.
Really?
Yes, I got stabbed in my face, in the back of my head,
my boyfriends, what?
Dudes that's obsessed, and then you have to think. I tell people this. I was in a very maximum security male prison. I was a high risk inmate. So every time I've been to be level 4, what I did, bitch, I ran the yard. I was one of them girls that was just into everything. They just had a lot going on, and it was
even all the boyfriends.
I mastered the art of manipulation in prison.
See, my thing is, even like, I go by like auras and energy and shit.
Me too. I'm very into that.
I don't even. You gorgeous as fuck.
I'm very into that. Thank you.
But it's like your energy.
And I have a good personality, and that's why I be trying to tell people, outside of y'all having an attraction to me physically, my personality, I feel like, is what gravitates people to me. Right. And that's why I think the attraction comes from my personality. So that's where the manipulation honestly came in. I just learned to be a good person. Stop trying to be the queen of the compound. Stop trying to be competitive with these other girls, because I learned this in prison.
Did you have homegirls in there?
I had a couple girls. I had to fight a couple girls.
Really?
But my thing with girls was they wasn't on the same type of time I was.
Do you fight like a boy or a girl?
I fight like a boy. I got 5 brothers. I don't even play. all that because I had to drag a couple. I had a super whole cost.
So you get right in the bed.
Get from underneath that bump, bitch. I don't care that I leave you under that. Get from underneath that bump, bitch. We finna fight. You gonna say like I done had to fight.
A nigga better not ever hit me, bitch.
And then you got that constant fight, bitch. I'm not finna fight you like a judge. You gonna probably whoop my ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna fight like a nigga every time. I used to fight niggas all the time in prison. Anybody that know me from prison.
So wait, being that you had 5 brothers, how did this happen?
People always ask me that because people be like, you grew up with so many brothers and your brother's so thugged out and your brothers is like, you know,
what
niggas.
What part of town you from?
Me, I'm from Mercer Drive.
Okay.
I'm from Lake Lawn.
Okay.
I never grew up in the point, but I'm from Lake Lawn. Everybody from Mercer Drive, you really from Mercer Drive, you my age group, you know who I am, you know my brothers and stuff like that. We was terrible. I used to fight over there all the time.
The street people probably looking at this like, not Silver Star and
Mercer Drive, they got right. Girl,
that's right, because when money involved, baby,
girl, we gonna get our point.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, y'all keep that beef between y'all. That's nigga beef. This females right
here. But I don't understand. It's something that I feel like I can't really explain. A lot of people feel like, you know, if you grow up, like, oh, I grew up with all these brothers and stuff like that, how did I turn up like this or whatever? A lot of people feel like, oh, you as a kid, you must have got molested as a child, touched or something like that. And that wasn't the case for me.
Okay.
I grew up with a lot of brothers. I was very, very, like, loved and supported in my household. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brothers, you know, are very respectful. Baby? No, everybody think I am. I have a little brother.
Okay.
But we, like, close in age.
Okay.
But that's, anybody that know me know my little brother. But so I can't even explain it, girl. I swear to God, I can't even explain it. I can't.
So, okay, when did
I actually got turned out? I got turned out though. I really got turned out by this boy when I was like 15.
Okay, so when did you realize more? Okay, when did you realize you was living more in your feminine energy?
That's the perfect question that you asked him. I realized that I knew I was different from my brothers because I was more feminine because I was very clean. I was more of a maternal. I had the maternal energy for my siblings because we didn't have an active mother. My mother was in prison when I was young growing up. So I didn't even grow up in Florida. I grew up in New York.
Okay.
So I grew up upstate New York and I kind of was always like a maternal like nature for my siblings. Like I was doing cooking for them, cleaning, and, you know, making sure they was
doing womanly duties.
I'm doing womanly duties, and I think that's what made me fall even more into my feminine energy. And then when I did reconnect with my mom and stuff like that, she was so welcoming of that because she just see me as you are the child that's very responsible. You're gonna make sure.
So were you one of them kids that like when you look at him and be like, I could tell he.
Me personally, because I could just.
Or you was out there playing football and shit and roughing them.
I was out there with my brothers. I was out there with my brothers, girl. Like, I done tried out for football. I done tried out for sports and stuff. You know, we fought all the time, wrestling. Like,
I love how happy you are being who
I am.
Yes.
Because you know why? Before I stepped, and this is something a lot of people do not do. Before I stepped into this role as a transgender woman, I first had to sit back and reevaluate myself and then redefine myself. I had to take away who is Dennis and who is Dennis trying to be. So I had to remove Dennis and build myself literally brick by brick to become the person I want to be. This wasn't a role I just, I didn't just jump into this role, throw a wig on, throw some makeup on, throw some girl color and say, I want to be trans. That's what a lot of trans people do. That's why the suicide rate is so high. A lot of them detransition because they get into these.
Have you ever thought about suicide?
Of course. I attempted suicide in prison a couple of times, like twice. You know, before I came home from prison, I remember calling my mom crying on the phone, telling her like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because you got to think, I lived my life in prison as a woman, as a girl in prison.
Yeah,
and then when I came out, I was discouraged. I was really discouraged.
When everybody knew
I
you was probably your boy because you went so young.
And then my family, even though they were saying they was okay with it, I was not believing what they were saying. I think they were just, you know, it's different from hearing it than seeing it.
Right.
So I'm like, how am I going to present this to not just y'all, but to themselves?
The world.
Right. So I had to kind of like build some confidence within myself because I started basically like I went downhill. Like towards the end of my prison bed, nobody seen it. I was very depressed. When I came home, nobody seen it either. And that's something that I really, really, really hate about me as a person. Like I'm such a strong person that people can't identify when I'm depressed. And I slip into depression often.
Me too.
And I was really depressed when I came home because I had survivor's guilt. Because it's like, you know, when you be in there, you think about the people that you left behind, the people that's never come home, the people you're not going to see again. Those people become your family. You know, I spent 2 years. I spent 2 years in the same room with you.
I have somebody on my couch that has been to prison as well.
Correct.
Because we just lost somebody.
You know what I'm
saying? We just lost like
it's like
somebody I was locked up with.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like those people do become your family.
They become your family.
When you in there for so long, even if your family holding you down,
I shared a soup with you, man. I ate every night a soup with you. Me and you both was hungry.
With you.
Yeah,
you know those people for real. For real. Not these lashes.
No, I'm uninhibited. That's the word. It's uninhibited. I don't have.
Nothing.
This is the thing that I realized when I went to prison. When I first went to prison, of course, I was popular before I went to prison. Mm-hmm. When I went to prison, they sent me so far. They sent me by Alabama. I was at ACI. When I got there, I thought my reputation was gonna follow me. I was like, oh, they're gonna know who I am.
You nobody when you hit.
You nobody when you get there.
So many different.
They don't care if your brother was the hardest nigga in your city. They don't care if you was the biggest up, but when you get there, they want to know who you are.
None of that matters.
So I had to really sit back and figure out who I was. Because I know.
But you know what, though? That place is designed, excuse me, I'm spitting this stuff.
You okay?
That place is designed for, like, people like you and I we was broken and we didn't even realize it because we was out here. You have to go in there and really like
break yourself down to the humblest form. You have to literally.
You have to be you without being a brother, without being a son, without being a homegirl, without being any of that. Like who is you?
And a lot of people, I said this. Listen, I done said this.
You get what I'm saying?
A lot of people can't even answer that question because they so caught up in being for the city or whoever people want them to be. They don't realize who they are because guess what? The aesthetic that's going around, they're matching each other's aesthetic. They're watching these people on social media. And
nobody has their own energy.
Originality. They don't have their own identity. That's why the average transgender person you see that has work did, they all look alike. Yeah. All y'all look alike. Y'all have the same face. No.
Don't get any.
I'm not doing anything to my face, but of course I'm gonna get my body done and stuff like that. I want to get SRS eventually, which is bottom surgery. And then that's it, really.
So when you say bottom surgery, that means like change the whole
Yes,
thing
I'm getting fat one, girl.
Okay.
Yes, when I went to DC, I already looked into a doctor in Baltimore. Yes, a mango.
Period.
I wanted to be fat too, girl. Period. I'm gonna tell my doctor I want them to sit in my tights.
If you need a little picture for them to see, like,
yes,
what you want, just let me know.
Oh, yeah, girl, send it to me.
Got you. Okay, so, what was your childhood like? You kind of really told me that. And how did you come out to your family?
I honestly told them just in jail. Like I'm.
So they didn't know until you went.
Of course they knew, and
so you were being a little bit feminine.
Yeah, like I was getting because I started having boyfriends, and because I started having boyfriends, I was tapping into my feminine energy, but I could not identify. Before I went to prison, I couldn't really identify because I had boyfriends, but I never had any like sexual contact with them.
Right. You just knew you were attracted to them.
Right, I knew I was attracted to boys, but I couldn't even identify what I liked about boys. I couldn't even tell you what my type was. I just wanted the same boys that everybody else wanted because as a girl at that time, it was like a trend to have the baddest niggas, the most popular niggas. And so those was the dudes I wanted. And just so happened it worked out perfectly for me because I have popular brothers.
Right.
They always be around my brothers and stuff like that. For my big brother, my other brother, the other brother. They all had a bunch of homeboys, and none of my brothers hung together. So you gotta understand, our house was literally a revolving door of niggas.
I'm a boy mom, so it's just like...
Girl, at this age, how old are your sons?
They are 14 and 12.
See, and this is the only advice I can give you as somebody that at that age, I was even doing that, like looking and saying this shit. But you do it because a lot of these kids are being raised, not saying you're not properly raising them, but they spend a lot of time on social media. They're exposed to so much shit that you and I was not exposed to at 12 and 14. These kids know how to do everything that we do at our age. These kids are grown.
They are advanced. You know why though? Because they are the ancestors that have passed on and that have come back and they know.
So you in tune.
Baby, I just told you before this started, we getting rich out
You in tune. You in tune. I love that.
Baby, come on. We're going to talk outside of this.
Correct.
And when it comes to my boys, like I ain't even just saying this because I'm their mama. Me going to prison had a lot to do with who they are right now because when I was removed, they was placed with they Christian family and all that right there. So I never, like even before I went to prison, I never had, you know how like your sons will do something when they young, probably play with baby dolls. And you're like, no.
You didn't trust
I never had
to do that.
I never had to. You get what I'm saying? Like if my oldest son was here, like baby, real men. They is. I don't even know how they came from me because I'm crazy as hell. They nothing like me.
Yeah.
My boys are nothing like me. They are really them ancestors that done passed on and came back to tell the truth. You get what I'm saying? I asked you what your childhood was like, and you said you had a bunch of brothers.
Yeah, I got a bunch of brothers. I have a twin sister.
Really? Okay. So how many of y'all is it?
6.
Okay. So you got a twin sister.
I have
So
a
how
twin
is
sister.
she? Is she girly?
She is. And you know what's
Do
so
you
crazy?
look like her?
She's red.
Oh.
She's red. She's real red. She like your complexion.
Okay.
And I feel like we look like at times. We have like the same kind of face, but because I'm dark skinned, of course, I'm more
I have a dark
masculine.
skin. All my siblings dark skin.
I seen that, but y'all all look alike.
Yes.
Y'all look alike. Y'all look
yes,
like you can tell y'all
yes,
siblings. Me
yes.
and my twins, I don't have a close relationship with any of my siblings. Only on the strength of I'm in a different path. I walk a different light. You know what I'm saying? They all accept me for who I am. But you know, you know how it is when you're in prison. You have kind of a certain type of expectations for people, but you don't want to hold them at a certain standard. So I didn't, and I feel like when I came home from prison, they expected me to have this bitter grudge attitude towards them, and I didn't. I really forgave y'all a long time ago. You know, I did 8 years. You know, I had time to kind of forgive y'all.
Right.
So when I came home, they expected that, and they was like real standoffish, and they want me to have this.
But you know what though? I love that about you because a lot of us that go to prison, it's so hard for a lot of people to come home and love on their family as
She keep the mimosas coming. It's bottomless for real.
Hey.
Y'all book my girl.
Period.
Book her.
Okay. Y'all get into it. But I just feel like families do like I don't know what they expect because some people do come home and like hold a grudge towards their family. But I understand it when I went personally. My path was strictly for me. God couldn't allow my mama to be there, my sister them to be there because I needed that to find me. Because when I leave this world, y'all were just my earthly people. I need to find who I want to be.
When they told you pack your shit, did they say, hey, bring your friends too?
No, ma'am.
Bring your homegirl.
No.
When your friends left, did they call them too? Did they say, hey, you want to bring her with you?
No. Go by yourself.
I identified the same way. I feel that so much because I feel like I'm not even mad that I went to prison. I be disappointed in myself a lot, but I feel like that was the path I needed to take to define myself because if I didn't, I would have still been lost in the world right now.
Right.
I would have still not had a true identity. And that was a path that when I took, it was my choice. Anybody that know me from doing time, I do not do my time on that phone. You can tell me call. I would literally sit there, be bored, and be like, I ain't gonna get on the phone. I won't call.
I don't want to talk to my kids.
I don't want to talk to nobody.
I don't want to talk to my mama. All I need to know is everybody okay.
If everybody alive.
Something wrong, Chaplain to call me.
Right. If everybody alive.
That's it.
Now that is something that I hold a grudge with certain relatives about because my family was dying. You know, like, and nobody was notifying me.
But maybe they did it for your mental.
No, they didn't do it for my mental growth. Them people was just they were just, you out of sight and out of mind.
Out of mind.
You out of sight, out of mind.
You know, I understand.
So it's like my grandfather passed.
But you know what, though? They don't mean to. Because like I said on one of my previous shows, it is people that went to prison that I should have rolled for because they was good people to me out here. But like you said, as a human, when you out of sight, you out of mind.
Do you try to contact anybody else from prison?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't.
I do. I love a jail call.
Life be lifing. But you know what though? All the people that I did fuck with while I was in there are already out. You know what I'm saying? I did like how I am right now. Very like, you know, talking to you and vibing. Anybody from my prison sentence will be able to tell you I was so quiet.
See, I did a lot of time around a lot of lifers and stuff. I always was in like level 4, level 5 prisons, like maximum security prisons. So a lot of the people I was around
what did you go to prison for?
My charges or the crime itself? I had carjacking, I had kidnapping, I had some crazy charges. I did 8 in. And what was so crazy, the reason why my sentence was so long because when I sat in the county for like months and months. I probably sat in the county like 10 months. When I got sentenced to prison, they did not give me none of my credit. So my 8 years started right. Yes, I didn't get none of my game time.
Oh my God.
None of the time I served. So my 8 years started the day I got sentenced.
But guess where you at now?
Correct. And the thing is, let me say something about us as convicted felons, honey. Because we know how it is to lose it all and we know how to gain it back. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I've been transferred so many times. I've been to 13 prisons. And you know, for us in a male prison, it'll take you, even though, say for instance, I'm coming from Tallahassee and I'm going to Miami because I've done that stretch. It'll take me 2 weeks to get there because I'm going to stop from this camp.
I haven't switched a lot of prisons, but like I had charges in different counties, so I used to get transported a lot.
That's what I'm scared of.
That shit's so aggravating. And then I was locked up during COVID.
Me too.
And then
that
I
was
had to go back to court, and it's just like, bruh, it was.
That was the worstest time. Like, and then, like I said,
it was horrible.
I know how it feels to totally lose all and have to get it again. So I learned not to attach myself to certain things, but I did attach myself to people because I was used to being around lifers, people that just come out death row, stuff like that.
When I went in, I caught my charges with a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Like, I really had to go in there and find myself, you know, because like. I love women. I love women down. Like everything, like, you know, like the hair and eyebrows and shit like that. But I was dating.
Is it an infatuation or an attraction?
I just love women, like who they are, period.
As a woman,
like,
essence of a woman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I was young out here and kind of like, I'm not going to say looking for love, but I was with a dyke at the time, a stud. Mm-hmm. Okay. So
I love a little stud every now and then. I ain't never been with one, but bitch, girl, they be fine.
I caught these charges with her, and it was more so of, bitch, we get money together.
Correct.
So it's like, why would we be with somebody else when we getting all this money together? When we could, you know?
That's how I got turned out.
So like, I didn't really know, like, you know how it be before you go, like, you be thinking you know yourself.
I thought I was sure. Like, I was sure.
And you know
I was sure. Girl, I was sure. I was in the county just talking big shit.
Some people go to prison just to find themselves.
I do too.
Like, I don't wish that on you, but like, damn, bro, if you go, you'll know
that's
who
the
you
experience
is.
that I feel like
I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not that.
Because prison,
you know what I'm saying?
Humility. A lot of people lack that in today's world. They lack humility and compassion for another person. Mm-hmm. Until you done been in a situation where you know for a fact, because I've been in situations where, bitch, I got 2 suits in my locker. Nobody send me money. But you, my sister, you hungry, I'm hungry. So what we gonna do? We finna make a meal. We finna make a meal.
I got a chip. Girl,
you work this side of the room. I'm gonna work this side of the room. You get a chip. I got 2 suits. I'm gonna go find some condiments. Bitch, meet me back in about an hour.
And we finna make it happen.
We gonna eat.
Yeah.
But I was that type of girl. Like, if you was my friend in my dorm, bitch, we ate. I don't care what lie we had to tell to the boys, cause bitch, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I was one of those bitches that used to, I don't care. I would come sit on your lap. Hey, when your money come, you know what I'm saying? When your money come,
you have the real girl quality.
Yes,
that's right.
Yeah, this city girl shit that they got. I was
been on it.
Anybody that know me from prison go tell you, oh, that bitch don't play. I'm gonna get my coins. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It ain't got a trick for it.
So I want to talk about the challenges you faced. This is so crazy. Our conversation flowing so good. I can't even get to the questions that the media want to hear. We on question number 3.
What kind of challenge in prison or out of prison?
Okay. So what were some of the biggest challenges you faced during your transition, both before and after incarceration? And how did you overcome them?
So my transition, okay, from like me transitioning into Zamyah or me just transitioning from an inmate to a free world person?
So did you become Zamyah in prison?
I became Zamyah in prison.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what you did one day, just sat on your bunk? Or was that always the name you wanted?
No, what happened with me was when I went to prison, I kind of got preyed on a lot by the dudes in prison. And I'm not ashamed to say this because it built me for the person I am, because I've seen a lot of girls go to prison who cannot identify themselves and they get caught up in that chain gang world. And those boys sit there and find ways. They've mastered ways to break you as a human being, to dehumanize you. So that is kind of what happened to me. I faced something. I almost got raped, you know what I'm saying, multiple times. But my first experience, I had just came to prison. These boys pull up on you. The boy who put up on me, of course, like I said, I came to prison. Nobody knew who I am. This one boy knew everything about me. I'm thinking he a fan. Okay, you know me. Oh, your name Dindin. You from Orlando. You Haitian.
Is he from Orlando?
I'm like, he knew everything about me. I thought this was my friend. Done tricked me down here with these other boys, and they had it all set up, bitch.
Oh, they was ready to.
Yes. Taste her girl. I was boohoo, snotty nose, crying in that room, girl. Yes, as a 20-year-old kid, you know how scary that was for me, girl. I was traumatized for years. So being that but I couldn't find nobody but myself. A lot of people was like, those niggas know better, stuff like that. But it was like, no, bitch, you should have knew better as a person, because I didn't have have no big sisters. I didn't have in prison. I didn't have no gay mother, no sisters
Right,
because
you just
I was
had
young in
you.
prison.
Right.
I was just came to prison. They see me as competition. It was a competitive sport at the time. So those girls took, you know, they laughed about me seeing me butt my head, run my head into these walls, put myself in these situations that could have had me unalive. So I had to really sit back and kind of identify with who I was and how I was going to navigate being a gay person in prison. So I had to really just learn etiquette. Etiquette was the first thing I had to learn.
And you say you lost your virginity in prison.
In jail, in the county jail.
Oh, okay.
So when I got to prison, like I said, they have these rules in prison for girls that is so, girl, them niggas strict, bitch. When I say they stricter than a Catholic school for the girls, you have to, you see how I'm saying now? This is just natural from being in prison. As a girl, you never sit wide leg. Your leg's supposed to always be crossed. Your legs is supposed to always be crossed. You never sit wide leg. You don't never wear boxers. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sitting wrong?
You sitting wrong. That'll get you beat up, girl.
They better not fuck with
Girl,
me.
you'll get beat up, girl. When I first time I went to
on.
prison, I see girls getting beat up, knocked out, stabbed.
By the other inmates that like the girls?
Why your face not shaved? Your face supposed to be shaved at all time. Why your eyebrows not arched? Like, the boys was really putting down on you. And it wasn't like your boyfriend. It could be a random nigga just walk up to you one day like, damn, little mom, you supposed to be a bad bitch. What the fuck? You got hair on your face, da, da, da. And they would put their hands on you for that. Because if you wanted to treat you as a woman, you need
y'all
to
fuck around and beat one of their ass, then what?
Girl, you can, in that situation, you are in a lose-lose situation because
you're really
they
like
have
a girl in
they
there.
have weapons, bitch, of mass destruction,
Oh my God.
girl. Them people got murder weapons
I'm
in
so
there.
glad you out of there.
Right, so girl,
Because
I had to learn
the
the
prison I
etiquette
was at was
really
not
fast.
like that.
Oh, but so you had to be shaved. Your whole body had to be shaved. You can have no hair on your legs. Your pants had to be altered. You had to really like be the epitome of a woman. They had to see you, but if you were, they treated you really good. So if you wanted those type of, you know what I'm saying, you wanted those perks, you wanted those incentives.
You had
to literally
handle up in there.
be a bad bitch in there to
you
their
had to be a
eyes. So
girl.
I had to really learn that etiquette first, and that kind of got me far.
Right.
That kind of got me real far. So people be like, how did you come home and you're so feminine now if you're just starting out being a trainee? It's like, bitch, in the prison, those boys, they show you and tell you, if I see you tomorrow and you ain't got that shit, we're gonna beat you. And it might be two of them. They might come and jump you, girl. They might wake you about your sleep with locks and socks. They might stab. They do all type of stuff to you in there. So you had to literally like.
So do you keep in touch with the boyfriend you had in there? Did you have a boyfriend?
I'm married.
Oh, excuse
I got married when I was 25.
Oh, I love how secretive you is.
Yeah, I got married. Me and my husband went viral. My first time ever going viral, I went viral in prison. You never see my video when I went viral?
No, I need
Girl,
to
I went
watch
viral
this.
in prison. My first time ever going viral. I got on
need
FaceTime.
to go watch this.
Yeah, my husband is like a real popular person in Ocala. Well, he was like, he's in prison for like unaliving people and stuff like that. So he was like one of those dudes that people did not expect out because he's supposed to be like this real thug, gangster ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And we ended up going live together, and people knew who he was, and they shared it so much. They was calling the prison.
Still in prison?
He's still in prison.
When he come home?
He got life. Girl, young and dumb, don't do it. Girl. What, girl?
Zamyah.
Girl.
Let's take a shot.
Yes, girl.
Get the biggest one. Don't play with me.
Listen, I'm gonna explain that. I'm gonna explain that to
Please
you.
do.
I'm gonna explain it.
Please do.
Cheers to Triple B's, girl. Yeah.
Period.
So
Talk to me, bitch, because I'm all ears.
in prison, you kind of become, like I said, you have to have some type of humility for other people. Mm-hmm. And a lot of dudes I did talk to had a bunch of time because, of course, I was always a level 4, level 5 inmate.
Right.
So I was always around lifers and
Right.
stuff like
People
that.
that really
So
got
predominantly
time.
of my boyfriends and stuff were lifers. They always like in there for like murder charges and stuff like that. With my husband, you know, you meet those boys and they kind of lose everything and everybody because they have so much time. So you kind of can identify with them. And the average person, you try not to get attached to these people, but you want to show them a sign of loyalty. Like, I'm going to be here for you.
Right.
Like, I want to be here for you. So me and my husband, it was like,
Do
I
we
want to
got
prove
access
you.
to social media?
My boyfriend be on my live. My husband be on my live. He shows out real bad. Everybody know him on my TikTok. He would get on that and go crazy.
So you don't talk to other people out here?
No, I really do not. Me personally.
But I seen from your live last night, like, not even looking at you on no tranny type of, you know what I'm saying, as a woman. I seen last night, you're not one of the ones.
Yeah, I'm not. And people
love that
think
for
I
you.
am. And I tell people
I don't
like,
think that, though, because I can tell.
Yeah, they got, I bet you got all the niggas. You be so
Look,
cute.
I
and I'm
can
like,
tell.
I don't. Now, back in the day,
Listen,
I was
can
hell.
tell.
Back in the day, I was hell.
You know why I can tell?
Was
Because back in the day, I was hell.
Yeah, I was hell, but
I'm not no more. So
I'm kind of
I
burnt out with niggas. I done had some of the baddest niggas in the state of Florida. Them niggas at the road bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see my husband. My husband fine as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people show him like, ain't my nigga bad? Look, he in prison, and he has the same aesthetic as Audible.
Are you going to be able to go see him soon?
I just put my visitation forms because I was on probation. I couldn't see him, so I just sent a visitation form in to go see him.
You're so loyal.
Correct. I'm trying to prove,
honey.
and it's not. And I don't want him. I want to with him.
It's not even that. It's the fact that knowing that you've been there before, and it's like people that's never getting out that really need something.
Right, because I still keep in contact. Like on holidays, I write them and stuff.
I can be that person for people.
You can.
Child.
You can't.
Baby, listen, life be life.
Life be life.
Listen, I'll be forgetting that I was ever even in that place, and that's not a good thing. It's not. It's not. It's really not. But I try to as much as I can, like, you know, the people in prison that do reach out to me, because my face gator is fuck.
Okay.
The people that do reach out to me from in prison, I try to make sure, like, when they ask for something that I'm
able to provide.
Yes.
And see, me, anytime I have an extra, like, $10, $20, I will load it up
because
and I will buy a bunch of stamps and write everybody.
You know, those $10, $20 mean a lot to
They do. They do. If I got a couple dollars, even if I can't send you no money, I will send you a reply message.
That's
okay,
right.
I'll send you a picture.
A card.
I send every holiday. Like, everybody that I had added on Secure the JPay, I went and added them, and I literally just sent everybody a picture and a message, Merry Christmas. You know, I did that for everybody, and I had like 20 people.
Homeboys that's like not gay?
Yeah, I got a lot of homeboys. But me, let me tell you something. I respect people. I have hood nigga cousins. Like, my friend say when we go to the club, my cousins be like, damn, Diddy, you ain't gonna speak or nothing like that. I'm like, listen, I don't want you as a man to ever have to defend your masculinity and your manhood
just because
of me. Yeah. So I try not to speak to people in person. Like, I try not to speak, and I'll be like, oh, we cool. Like, even I try not like their pictures on Facebook, not comment on anything. And some of us are cool. We have personal relationships. I know, but niggas it's the fact that you're thinking about their image. Correct. I'm trying to, and some of these niggas don't even deserve it. They don't even deserve it at all. Like, girl, I'll be protecting you. I'll be literally trying to save you niggas' identity. You gonna say, because a lot of them niggas is going through identity crisis. You gonna say,
listen, we are in the times where it's coming about, and like I said. Before these children and stuff that are being born, they are ancestors that are coming back and seeing that what they learned back then.
I love how in tune you are.
Baby, listen.
That's a good conversation. That's another conversation for another conversation.
Baby,
but you are definitely in tune, and that's good.
I feel like this life that we have, you live it to what you like. Because
you got to learn to like who like you.
Baby,
don't like who like me. Or who they like, you learn who like you, and be able to identify with it.
That's right.
As far as you know,
I feel like as a human being, while we here in this realm, we are entitled to do what we want.
Correct.
Like, how in the hell is you being a street nigga or a regular boy the right thing when that doesn't feel right to you?
Correct.
You are entitled to be happy.
Correct.
That's what this realm is for.
And that's why
for you to be happy.
And that's why me,
you get what I'm
like,
saying?
I try to hold a conversation about when, you know, I understand the frustration as a natural born woman dealing with, you know, y'all, the concept of DL dudes and type of stuff. Like, they be like, Zamyah, why don't you expose these dudes? Why don't you? Because that's, baby, that ain't my place. That's not my place. When they're ready,
first
they
of all,
do.
You never know what people going through fighting those. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
you don't do that to people. You don't do. That's why I don't support messy, you know, gossip blogs. I don't invest myself in people's lives, because guess what? I remember I was that boy in that closet, scared to come out, and who knows what I would have did at the time of being exposed early. You know what I'm saying? Somebody dragging me out the closet, forcing me to identify. You know what I'm saying? That has got to be
something that's very like.
Because
heavy.
It is. It's a heavy weight to hold around, but I promise you, I always try to tell people, baby, it's lonely in that closet. You know, you keep picking out the closet and see us over there having fun, bitch, you still gonna be in there. Come on. And I feel like at your grown age, I feel like me, I'm the type of person, I'm never addressing or validating or confirming any rumors or allegations about me publicly to social media, anything like that. A bitch can go on there and say they just see me. It's a video flowing around of me with 12 dicks in my. You think I'm finna get on Facebook like, yeah, that was me? I don't owe y'all nothing.
Nothing at all.
Just know I did it. I had fun. And if the thought come again, I'll do it again.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel the need to do that.
We not doing anything that we embarrassed of. If I did it, that's what I wanted to do.
I had it staying in prison.
Hello.
Other people's stories about you are not your own to recreate or narrate for somebody else.
Yeah,
let that story about you be their story.
Yeah,
go ahead, tell your story, baby.
Listen, I'm an author, so you got to know.
Tell your story. Whatever
that's
you say,
your story.
That's yours.
That's your story.
I'm not going to validate it
at all.
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. That's your story. So if you come and ask me something about a story that you said about me, that's that girl's story.
Yeah.
Go ahead, she got that. I'm not going to say, oh, girl, she lying. Let me go. I hate when people go on live and do that. Like, I hate that.
I don't know if it's because, like, I haven't really encountered, like, any gay boys since I've been young. Mm-hmm. And they might be all like this now, but back then, like, they used to be so mean. You are make it so easy for me to see you as a woman.
They are, because I hate the mean girl aesthetic. And I say this, like, I don't know why. I posted on my TikTok before. Why are trannies so mean? Like, y'all have this mean, y'all have these messages, but it's because y'all have y'all own insecurities and y'all wear them on y'all exterior instead of internal. Y'all wear y'all insecurities on y'all sleeve, so you think everybody can see that. Bitch, you need to start doing laser and stop shaving, or you still got like a nobody really cares for that. Because if I see you for you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of trannies have this mean girl aesthetic, and it's because they have this competitive nature towards natural born women. Me, I don't. I love you as a sister. I don't know you, but I love you as a woman, because guess what? If I want to walk in the same likeness of you as me identifying as a woman, I'm identifying as you. You know what I'm saying? So why would I hate you?
Right.
Why would I dislike you?
I love your point of view.
Like, why would I dislike you? Why would I have any type of ill feel? Bitch, I want you to succeed, because guess what? If you fail, I'm a fail. Right. You think if a real woman can't get it, I can't.
Right. That's kind of like me looking up to, I'm going to just use Michelle Obama as an example. Me looking up to her, but hating on her at the same time.
Can you?
How? When I'm trying to do what you're doing. You know?
How can you?
Yeah.
I have to respect you, even if you don't know me. I'm still have a level of respect for you. So me, I just respect women. That's why me, I'm never finna argue. I'm never finna bicker. I'm never finna sit here and.
Have you ever had a woman step to you about a nigga?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah, I done had plenty of them. I done had them call me. I done had them pop up at my house. Me personally, my job, my duty is this. I'm going to first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to de-escalate the situation first. I want you to come to me. If you don't come to me as a woman, come to me as a woman having a conversation. Don't come with hostility and aggression, because that's not going to get you nowhere, because I'm going to let you continue to think what you think and go off what you think. And I'm going to leave that at now, because I don't owe you nothing. You don't get nothing from me. But me as a person, I had a girl come to me one time and she was like, oh, I heard you talk to my baby daddy, years ago, boom. I got a baby from him, I just want to know, is it true? I asked her, I say, you say you got a baby from him, right? Mind you, I was already in prison. She said, yes, she has a baby from him. I say, so let me tell you something. Me confirming anything you saying, what is that going to change? You still had a baby, right? You still with him, right? Yeah. So what did I need to go ahead? What do I need to tell you anything for?
So did you have something going on
with the boy at the time? No, I didn't.
Oh my God.
I didn't. I was in prison. Girl, I'm so deep in prison.
But my thing is, why would a woman even?
Now I done had dealings with dudes and girls that found out.
That?
Cause I'm a popular person. Yeah, I'm a popular person, and a lot of dudes used to be around me.
Listen,
a lot of these niggas used to be all over my house and
listen,
everything.
I get it.
Right.
Y'all gonna suspect y'all gonna suspect whatever.
And
baby, this
and I'm just a cool bitch. I'm just cool. I ain't never fucked on these niggas.
Right.
These ain't never been my niggas.
Right.
These been y'all niggas.
Right. These are, listen, they y'all
niggas.
I don't want them.
Even if I did have them back in the day. We talk about when I was 15, 16. That don't even matter. You got them as a grown man. I had them as a little bitty boy. And all we did was talk and text on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So it don't count. Now, if I had any sexual dealings or we had anything identified as like we were going to be in a relationship and we want to be together or anything like that, guess what? Then yes, I have something to confirm with you. You know what I'm saying? But if it was nothing like nothing, girl, what else was talking about? You saw something 15 years ago?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
He'd probably not be the same person, because as a man, this is what I want every woman to know. Men have curious thoughts. Some people do not act on them. Every man is not deal. Every man is not going to break. Some men have strong will, but some men do get curious, especially when you have an overstimulated man. You have a man with a high sex drive, and you know as a woman you are not pleasing him sexually. He is going to seek other things. He's going to seek other people. You can't expect a man. You allow a man to bring another woman to your bedroom and think he's not bringing other women to other women's bedroom. You cannot expect that. So if you have this, if you are exceeding this sexual drive with this man, meaning y'all in the sex stores, y'all doing this, doing that, y'all doing threesomes, you eating him out, he eating you out, You can't be, because I have women a lot of times, now this is not like something that happens to me every day, but I've had women come to me and say, you are so pretty. Oh my God, my man like transgenders and stuff like that. Would you want to be in a family with us? Do you want to do a threesome? We'll pay you. Really? I just want to see my man, have sex. They be on my live talking about it all the time. If you ever go on my live on TikTok, women get on there. Girl, they be going crazy on my live. But they was like, this is something that we into. I know my man into, because a lot of women accept it. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, you have to blame women for this. This is one thing that I will blame women when it comes out to sexuality of men. Women want to please men to a certain extent when it comes out to freak love, that they're doing things that they're not even comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Right. As a woman, why do you think it's okay to be putting a strap on penetrating your man? And then you crazy because you think
people be doing it?
What?
Oh, child, I'm just lost.
What? How you gonna say and tell me that you like eating your man ass, you don't mind eating his ass, but then you like, oh, I don't want him with no trend. You are exceeding a sexual desire for this man. Especially if something you're not comfortable with. You can't open that door for somebody and then expect just the the door is wide open, but you can determine when that door swing.
Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like a man even asking for that kind of stuff.
I don't even do it.
Yeah.
It's a limit with me. A limit, and that's one thing I hate that people think about all trans. They think we have this over excessive sex drive, and I don't.
I can tell.
I do not. I'm not an overstimulated person.
I can tell. You very
I
classy.
can go a long time.
I can tell. Like
I'm a big flirt. I'm a big tease.
You know who you are.
Right.
And before we end this, I want to ask, what's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Girl, give me a hug.
I'm a Virgo.
Girl, when your birthday?
September 3rd.
Oh my God, I'm August 26th.
That's my brother's birthday. He a Virgo too. Oh my God, yeah. That's why I like you. You're a Virgo.
Take another shot.
Yes, let's take another one.
So, cheers to
Virgos.
Man.
Yes, Virgo Nation. Yes.
So now we know we got to do something for our birthday. For sure. And I don't do downtown and all that.
Me either.
Because people be talking, oh, she thinks she all that, and I am.
I don't.
And I am, baby. I want to be out of town.
Me, just the person I am, I don't like going to places
where I feel like I have to be my old self.
Correct. I don't like being like, if it's a crunk environment, and I don't like mixing females with males, like in certain situations, because I feel like that is just, for me as a tranny and stuff like that, I feel like that's me always put myself in an uncomfortable situation because, of course, niggas gonna act weird, females gonna act weird, so
and
me
it's
myself,
just all gonna be weird.
It's gonna be weird to
but
me.
But listen, that's why I said, anytime you want to just come sit, first of all, I cook every day. I got 2 boys. I gotta cook them. They gonna eat me out of house in the home. I cook all the time.
Okay.
I always got something to drink because I love to drink, and I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say. Bitch.
Right. We love a good drink, and she make good drinks.
That's right. I see that like you not a person that like to be in all the mix and stuff.
I don't. I done had my time.
I'm not even gonna ask you this question. I'm gonna tell you. Whenever you just feel like you just need somebody to talk to, you just want to get it off your chest. A lot of people that I done fell out with, and a lot of y'all hoes can vouch for this. I know a lot of people too.
Girl,
I am not that girl. I am really that person.
I know so many people secret.
Girl, I'll be on the phone, in the bed, rocking myself to sleep to my, yes, girl, I feel you, and don't even know what you talking about. But I'm going to be there listening. I'm not listening enough to go run your business.
Correct. Because I'm not that invested. I'm going to give you whatever advice that you're looking for. I'm going to confirm
whatever God placed on my heart to tell you.
I'm going to tell you, we're going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
And
I'm not going to bring it back up to you. I'm not going to throw it up in your face because I done had fathers out. Like, me and my best friend had difficulties. We done had misplaced energy and stuff like that. We have never threw it back in each other's face, or we have never got on social media. You have never probably seen me argue on social media or anything like that. That's just not the place for it. If my issue with you is going to be with you. I'm going to call you and tell you what my issue is.
Especially if you got my number.
Correct.
And
even if you do.
No subliminals.
I'm not doing all that. It's not even that serious, girl. If you don't do all that, keep it. Say your energy. When you get over it, you call me. You let me know. Because I know
my
how to have a
number ain't changed. That's
I have two phones. Call one of them.
It's everything.
If people don't know how to communicate.
They don't.
They don't know how to communicate.
They don't. And that's with relationships.
Because they lack understanding.
That's with boyfriend and girlfriend, mama and kids. People don't be knowing how to communicate.
They don't.
And that's all it's about. But being that we finna talk after this end.
Yes.
I gotta let my cameraman go because my cameraman probably finna be in the streets and all type of shit.
Yes.
I love you, girl.
I love you too. We gotta do this again.
No, baby, listen, we got to talk on the phone and stuff without no cameras, no nothing, because that shit, I forgot that shit was there. Before
yes.
Before we end,
I want you to come to my event so bad.
And I'm coming.
Yes, I want you to come so bad.
I rarely pop out, but I'm coming.
It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be a sit down engagement.
I already looked into your little flyer and all that. I said, this look like something I want to go to.
Yeah.
Because I'll be on the positive vibe.
Yeah, it's a positive. It's a positive.
Yeah. So before we end this, I want to know, let me see, because this is a question from the people. Do you, what makes you, being that this is Triple B's Books, Bottles, and Baddies, I already introduced my books and stuff. What makes you a baddie?
Me, because I feel like I know who I am, what I want to be, and the direction I'm going in life. I feel like I can identify myself. And you can place me in any situation, any type of environment, and I'm going to adapt. You get what I'm saying? And I have my own identity. I don't follow the norm. So I'm not the typical, when people say baddie, they think of more of aesthetic. I think it's more of a mental thing. I think I am very in tune. So I think that is what makes me just a bad bitch, because I have my own personality, I have my own identity, and I feel like I'm just me. So...
You that girl, baby.
Yeah.
You a Virgo. That's all that matters right now. So this was amazing. I loved it. And we definitely gonna do this again.
Yes, we definitely is.
Why you always in my business? Always sitting around in my business like move. Bitches always telling my business. Get a job and stay out of my business. Not cool. I'm strictly by my business. I ain't friendly, baby. I don't need your money. Got plenty, so move, bitch. I'm getting sick and tired of you, bitch. Nails done, but I got loose screws. Bitches making me the topic of discussion.